Hi, my name is Mashantha and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a space where I love talking about self-love, skincare and makeup. So if that's the sort of thing that you enjoy, then please keep on watching. Yeah, I have another lipstick swatch video today and I'm super excited because I'm going to swatch all the Huda Beauty lipsticks that I own. I do have 11 lipsticks across nudes, reds and pinks, more nudes rather than reds and pinks. I also have both the liquid formula and the bullet formula and a combination of the new liquid formula, the old liquid formula. So if you are interested in looking at how the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks look on my kind of skin tone, which is an NC42, the typical brown Indian skin tone, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start with pinks. This is the Huda Beauty liquid lip in the shade Trophy Wife, and this is how it swatches. I think it's such a lovely pop of color. This is how it looks once it's dried down. I think it's a lovely mauvey pink. I also love the formula. It's creamy, high pigmented, but super comfortable. I'm sorry if you see flecks on my skin. It's just my sunscreen peeling off, which is very annoying. I have 7 nude lipsticks and I don't know how it got to that point, but let's get started and let's start swatching. Starting off with Trendsetter, which is a cool tone nude brown. Then we have First Class brown than a nude. Yeah, I've never tried First Class, by the way. Then we have Perfectionist, which is more a nudie pink. We have the new Icon. Oh, which is a lot more pink than the old Icon. I also have the old Icon, which is a lot more peach. See, you can see the difference between the new Icon and the old Icon. So for those who've been following, yes, Huda reformulated her lipsticks, but she also seems to have renamed the shades a bit. So if you see, this is the old new Icon, which is more pink, has more warmer undertones, whereas this is the older Icon, which is more peach. Interesting. I thought both were the same, and I was basically beating myself up saying, oh god, I've got like another lipstick. But turns out I don't. This is Girl Strip, which is like a super cool tone pink, like super duper, and it's in the bullet form. And then I have Interview. This is Interview. It's slightly more warmer than Girl Strip. Trendsetter, we've got First Class, we've got Perfectionist, we've got Icon, the new one, then Icon, the old one, then we have Girl Strip, and then we have Interview. This formula is a lot more runny than the Trophy Wife formula, even though it's both a liquid matte. And which is why you can see it starts collecting at the edges of my lips, which I'm not a fan of. It's a nude brown, more brown than nude, almost exactly matches my skin tone. So it's hard to, it doesn't show up very well, but I like waiting for it to dry because when it dries down, it looks really pretty. So let's give this a few minutes to dry before I come closer to you guys for you to see it. This is with one layer of Trendsetter on. I went in with the second layer of Trendsetter and you can see it's made it look more brown than nude. I do like this, but I think I prefer just a single layer on. But I think this is wonderful for my skin tone. Now I'm going in with First Class, which is a warm chocolate brown. This is the first time I'm trying First Class, and I really love the way it dies down. It's a warm chocolate brown, but with hints of burgundy in it. I think it looks really, really nice on me and would be perfect for brown skin tones. Next, I'm going in with Perfectionist, which is a nude pink. This is nice but quite light on my skin tone, so I needed to go in with literally 3 layers for it to look the way it does right now. But I really like how it looks on my skin tone after 3 layers. It's comfortable, highly pigmented, and works. Now I'm going in with Icon in the new formula. It's a very different color, quite rare that I haven't seen across, more pink rather than peach. And I think it works quite well on my skin tone as well. So quite excited about using this. Now it's time for Icon in the old liquid formula. This comes across as a peachy nude, perfect for browner skin tones. I love the way it looks on my skin. This is one of my favorite nudes that I keep revisiting and going back to again and again. Now it's time to try some of these mini bullet lip formulas. I'm starting with the shade Girls Trip, and it looks terrible. If you remember when I swatched it, it was like a bare pink. I did not expect this to look so light on my skin, and it definitely washes me out. This is a definite dud. After Girls Trip, we have the shade Interview. This swatch is a lot deeper, so I was more hopeful about the shade. However, the bullet is so weak, I literally just broke it while I was trying to swatch it. It swatches decently, but is not very, very flattering, and I have to try to make it work. I don't think it works on its own. Now it's time for the reds. I have three red lipsticks, and as I'm looking at them, I think they look crazily similar. But let's swatch them side by side and back to back on my face, and let's see how they actually look. So first, I'm gonna start with Cheerleader. Yeah. No, sorry, this is Lover. Wait, I'm missing a lipstick. Oh god, I have 12 Huda Beauty lipsticks, not 11. I'm so dumb. So, yay. Four red lipsticks and not three red lipsticks. So let me start with, and again, this also looks very similar, but let me still try this out. This is the shade Cheerleader. This is how it looks. It's a really nice pinky red. Then I have the shade Miss America, which is a brighter red. You can definitely see this is more orangey, whereas the other one is more pink. Then I have the shade Lover. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, this has more pink in it for sure. I have a bullet lipstick, which is El Cinco de Mayo, which is one of my favorite lipsticks, to be honest. Yeah, El Cinco de Mayo. Wow, quite a. I am always astounded by how I've managed to collect so many red lipsticks that look so similar to each other. Now it's just important to see how it looks on my face. I'm gonna start with Cheerleader. Some story time. I think Cheerleader is one of my first Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks that I bought. And if I remember right, I think I bought it in a Sephora in Paris while I was there on a work trip. And I really love the way it looks. It's old, but and I'm sure it's past its expiry date, but it still smells okay to me. And I just love, love, love the way this looks on my skin. Now it's time for Miss America. I like that this formula is not so runny and a lot easier to control. And wow, I really, really, really love the way this looks. It's such a bright red. It's a red which has a life of its own. It reminds me of Ruby Woo. I think it reminds me of Ruby Woo in the liquid form. It just gives me a shot of confidence. It makes me look so glamorous. I really, really enjoy it. Now it's time for Lover, which is one of those really interesting shades. It's a bright red, but I've never seen a red which has such clear pink undertones. It is red, but it is a very different red. If you're actually nitpicking and looking for the differences, and I really like it. I think it looks quite nice on me. I'll just have to remember to use this a lot more often, though. But yeah, I love it. And now for the last lipstick. This is El Cinco de Mayo from the Huda Beauty Bullet Lip line. Yeah, I think after you keep swatching lipsticks, your patience with lipsticks goes. So that's why I was a little messy, a little impatient with the last one. But I think this is pretty nice. I think this is like a perfect tomato red. Nowadays, it reminds me of the record button red or the YouTube subscribe button red. But I really love the way this formula feels. So this is a very creamy, highly pigmented, super and most importantly supremely comfortable lip formula. And of course this color I think just looks beautiful, and I think this is one of those colors that will look brilliant across skin tones wherever you fall on the spectrum. It's something that I keep revisiting, keep going back to, irrespective of the shit tons of red lipsticks that I own. So there you have it. I happened to swatch 12 Huda Beauty lipsticks for you all 1 from the pink family, 4 from the red family, and 7 from the nude family. I hope you found this video helpful. Whatever thoughts you have on this video, I would really appreciate it if you took the time out to comment and share your thoughts down below. It really helps me kind of get a pulse in terms of whether what I'm creating or what I'm putting out there is actually helpful to people. And if you've watched till the very end, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel, and if any of this content resonates with you, please consider spreading the word and sharing this channel with your friends and your family. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this till the very end, and I will see you next time. Bye.